Hi, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Thursday, the 5th of March, 2020. We're using Wheel of the Year Tarot for today's message. I'm certain you thought it was going to be Bonefire. I had to switch it up. Wheel of the Year was calling. All right, let's take a look at what's happening. Our card from the bottom of the deck, this is a potential theme or a main energy theme unfolding in the day for us. How are we navigating that? And we have the Knight of Pentacles. I love this knight. I really do. He's one of my favorites. He's holding the Ace of Pentacles, so he brings opportunity. Yeah. What I love so much about this knight is his stillness. He pauses. He takes a look around. He looks into the periphery. This is not a knight who has tunnel vision like our beautiful Knight of Swords. This knight is not impetuous. He has a reputation for being boring. So many tarot readers call him Mr. Spreadsheet. I like that about him, though. I can geek out on that because, you know, this is a man with a plan. He's not the one when you ask, well, what do you think? Well, I don't know. He isn't that dude. He has an answer. What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? Dude has an answer, and I love that about him because he's thoughtful and considerate, and he has quite a lot of experience. I would say that of the knights, he is the most experienced because he does just this. He pauses, he looks around, and he considers it all. So part of his gift for us is an invitation to consider it all. I feel again, as we look at his card, the question comes up, what have I not considered? So invite your own self deep into that question and ask your soul, what have I not considered? And be in stillness like he is in stillness, cheerfully, happily in stillness. And ask your soul, what have I not considered? You might be surprised at what comes back at you. Now, when we see knights, we know they convey messages between cards. So we're going to pull right off the top of the deck and see where he's come from. The Star. Such a gorgeous card. Another one of the cards I love so much in tarot. And I feel, as I'm looking at her, it's as if she is receiving that pentacle. You know, her hands are up. She's anticipating it falling into her hands. It does, and she passes it on to the knight. Where are we going to go with that? So the Star has connection to other major arcana cards. The first being Strength. There are typically 8 stars in the sky on this card, so that connects us to the 8th card of the major arcana, which is Strength. She also follows the Tower. Pardon. So she's walked away from the fallen tower with nothing, not even clothing. And this is representative of our vulnerability and our courageousness to be vulnerable, which creates an inner strength. So she walks on from the tower. She's handed off potentially this pentacle to this knight. And there is a tremendous amount of self-empowerment and faith in what we hold true into our heart space. So here we come back around again to the what have I not considered. If there has been a recent tower moment that we have all walked away from, we feel somewhat vulnerable but courageous in it. Where are we going next? In the Ace of Pentacles in the hands of the knight is representative of a doorway of opportunity to step through. So where are we taking this energy? So now we want to know where the knight's going. Next card off the top of the deck, the Hermit. Perfect. Yeah. You know, this knight would go to the Hermit's cave. He would read the writing and the runes on the wall and that lit lantern. And the Hermit is a card all about a quest beckons. Where are we taking this? Where are we going? I do have a feeling that these 3 cards represent the fulfillment of the energy sorting and unfolding through this Mercury retrograde, which will come to conclusion on the 10th. I do know that there could be some, leftover energy for a few days after the retrograde, and we'll sort that too. But that's what these cards are representing. I feel intuitively that the Ace of Pentacles there is the doorway we step through as Mercury retrograde in Pisces comes to a close. I do think there's also a full moon that happens simultaneously, and I think that happens in the sign of Virgo. So when we come into full moon, so we have an energy building and an energy coming into conclusions. This is a great time to be like the Star card, holding expansive faith for what's in our heart space that we're creating on our foundation. Let's see what comes next. Ace of Wands. Beautiful. Divine and cosmic gift of enlightenment right there. This is a powerful ace, and it has a lot of fire. It's got enthusiasm. It charges the atmosphere with enthusiasm, and it has the energy of celebration on it as well. You know, in this deck, it's a lit up maypole, so lots of fertility energy there, vitality. We'll be feeling it. Spring is in the air. You can smell it when you step outside. There's inspiration here as well. So I love seeing this. Raw enthusiasm, inspiration, vitality. Feeling our oats a bit. Celebration. Yes. You know, you come out of the darkness of the hermit's cave on the quest. You have the wisdom and the essence of allowing around you here from the night and the total faith of the star. All of this charged up in the Ace of Wands, lighting that wand. And where's that light shining? Where's it going? Right to the Five of Swords. Perfect, because the Five of Swords is going to represent for us things that we've sorted and settled through this retrograde. Now, it may not become so obvious right away, the meaning of or the meaning for some of the things that came across our path during the retrograde, with an influence of prior eclipses on it too. I feel that as well. Lots of astrology or astronomy influence here on this reading. So as the planets have been shifting, the energies that we were engaging through eclipse season, and now we've taken it through the reflection of a retrograde. Here we have the Five of Swords, and we have this warrior walking away with some of the swords, not all of them. He's left his foes able to defend themselves, but no longer challenge him. And my feeling here is this card really represents our inner world. This is wisdom and growth that we have gleaned from inner conflict. So these could be some of the waifs and shadows of our own past. And here we're walking away strong. Consider that. So this could be an aspect of yourself that you are leaving behind. The landscape here looks a bit bleak, but let's shine some love light on that, and let's have kindness and compassion for ourselves for even walking onto that battlefield and facing whatever needed facing and reconciling. Retrogrades are for reconciling too. Coming with this. Oh, look. See, now we move into the reasons why. Now we have the Two of Cups. This card's been showing up a lot, and in this deck as well, the couple is embracing on the card, which is an important distinction to make, because in so many decks on the Two of Cups, the couple they're separate. They're about to, exchange cups or hold hands or exchange roses or whatever that is, but they're usually not touching. Here and in Bonefire, both they are touching. So there's contact, there's connection within the self for healing whatever's on that Five of Swords. Turn it there into self-relationship first, because you are your own best soulmate. This is one of the soulmate cards in tarot, and it represents partnerships, relationships. So start with you first, because that's what you have to offer every other relationship in your life. This is a strengthening bond, an expanding bond. So your relationship to self is more rich, definitely empowered, what I feel over here on the star. And we have that to offer in this light on the wand. You become the wand. You become the light, right? And that light allows you to see what you've been reconciling and settling on this 5. Inner conflict is something that each of us can go to battle with and struggle with. And the desire is to come to a stable foundation. So we take the energies that feel unstable, we reconcile them with loving kindness and compassion for the self, and that then translates in the ripple to all of our relationships, family, friends, beloved. Next, 6 of Wands. Perfect. That's exactly the kind of flow you would like to see from this set of cards. You know, we've gone inside Hermit, we've been shining the light, and we've been offered some light from the universe as well. As if to say, if you can't see it well enough and read that writing on the wall yourself, let's shine an even bigger light on it. And oh, hey, look what we found. 5 of Swords. That needs some compassion. That needs some love. So let's pause in the journey. Let's be mindful of the opportunities before us. Let's have faith for all the things that we hold in our heart space that are unfolding in the present moment and contributing to our long-term happiness, fulfillment. And that means that we have to settle some of what's here on the 5, but in the settling on the 5, we create a greater union within our own self-relationship, which then allows us to have a much greater union with all the relationships in our world. Perfect. That 6 of Wands is a card about homecoming to the self, success, victory. Beautiful. All of this in the course of one day, perhaps. All right, let's do angel answers. You know what's up. You can ask a question if you've got one. Let the cards confirm something, related or unrelated, or allow them to be a fresh message. How many repeats are we going to get today off the angel answers deck? Let's find out. Ooh, here's one we don't see often. That's what we have to do. You have to challenge the cards to throw out some different ones that we haven't seen in a while. If you believe, yes. What are you believing in? And is it something out of programmed belief system? Or are you believing in or for what you've been in reconciliation of? Through the retrograde and on that 5, what you are bringing stability to. Are you investing energy in this kind of inner journey work? How's your soul self? That's what my guides are asking. The Knight of Pentacles knows. Yeah, I love that he's the guy with the answer. He really is. Because he's awake, aware, and alert. Don't stop. No, don't stop. Keep going. Keep expanding into your relationship to self, because it benefits all of your connections in your career, how you are of service. You know, you also feel really so much like that wand. You know, this becomes representative of your inner strength and your light that shines out from you when you are expanding deeply into a 2 of Cups type of energy in self-relationship. And then this becomes the vibe in your connections. It's very sweet. Okay, we have a bunch. It's up to you. Yeah, it's up to you. What are you believing in? Are you working off old programming and settling that on this 5? Are you reconciling that? And it's up to you to decide, what kind of faith do I have for what it is I'm dreaming for in my life? What's already here now? Are you in gratitude and appreciation for that? Nice question. And then you're ready. More than ready. You were born ready. Yeah, you're ready. I should put this with the star. You are ready. You have been yielding to the energy of allowing. And that's what I see here. Some would say surrender. I know some of you have challenges with the word surrender. So I moved to yield wisely. That was offered from a very dear soul. So what are you yielding to? What are you in surrender to here? Know that you're ready for it. If you're reaching up to the sky and you're making an offering like the lovely lady on the star, and you're journeying into your adventure with that energy, know that you're ready for it. And then the last one that fell out, look for a sign. They're everywhere. They're on the odometer for me lately. My vehicle is just churning out some of the coolest numbers ever. And, but yes, look for a sign. Songs, license plates, the odometer on your vehicle, clocks, conversations that you overhear, speaking simultaneously and synchronistically with someone else. You're both saying the same thing at the same time. Telepathic exchange between people. That's a strong one for me right now. Yeah, so look for a sign. And if you don't feel that one has been provided, ask yourself, what have I not considered? And what does my soul have to say? Try that one out. You know, there's one more on the bottom of the deck that I just have to put out there. No need to worry. Yeah. Some of you needed that sweet little message today. All right, let's do our affirmation from the universe has our back. Energy flows where my intention goes. There it is again, star card, and a theme running through the whole reading. So the universe has your back, does it again, summarizes it beautifully in one card. Last, certainly not least, is our spirit animal today from Sawyer's Nature Portal Oracle deck. And we have the skunk. Skunk spirit. Check it out. See what skunk spirit has to share with you. I have to read up on this one. I haven't done it yet. So I feel compelled. I will find out for myself what that means. I encourage you to check Google or Ted Andrews Animal Speak and expand your vision for the day with that little message. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Have a beautiful Thursday. Do like, share, subscribe here on the channel. Leave a comment if it's in your heart to do so. Peace, love, joy, happy, bliss. Namaste, sweet souls.